On September 11, 2013, rain started falling on Colorado. Through September 12th, 13th, 14th. And by the 15th, it was clear that this was a weather event of historic proportions. A state that typically receives trace amounts of rainfall in August and September received 20 inches or more in just a few days.
We have lost a great deal of infrastructure, and it's going to take, many weeks to rebuild a lot of this.
This storm was a test of Xcel Energy's relentless planning for crisis events.
Over the last 5 years or so, we've done a lot of emergency drills, and some of them did at the time feel very far-fetched and kind of out there. But I strongly believe that our drills and the work that we've done over the years helped us get through this emergency event.
Flash floods raced down canyons above Denver, wiping out roads, bridges, homes, and entire towns. Gas lines, usually tucked neatly next to roads, were unearthed by the scouring floodwaters, left exposed, and in some cases, fractured. Flooding damaged or destroyed more than 52,000 feet of Xcel Energy's gas pipeline.
Our very first number one priority was the safety of the public around the system. As we started to get calls in where we had broken gas lines and blowing gas, it was really important that we get in there and that we shut the system down safely. The St. Vrain River left its banks, and the concern was that the pipe had been overly stressed or damaged in some way, and as a consequence to that, we shut it down in the interest of safety. Well, when we did that, we shut down a fairly significant gas supply into our system.
Better than 400 crews and support personnel were marshaled to manage recovery operations and restore service. Electric crews moved up into the foothills and around the Front Range to repair electric lines, poles, and other infrastructure. Damage of this magnitude cannot be tackled in a vacuum. Xcel Energy reached out to local, state, and federal agencies to coordinate our response and restoration.
One of the biggest issues with this flood was roads are gone. Huge sections of roads and bridges are gone. I think that the state has announced over 200 lane miles and 50 bridges, and those are the state levels. That doesn't count the county and the private roads and bridges. So at times we've really struggled getting into an area to restore the gas service.
As field assessment and repair teams fanned out across the Colorado Front Range, the customer care and communications teams joined forces as well.
We wanted to make sure we kept customers informed about their outage and the progress of the work in as much detail as we possibly could.
We communicated the old-fashioned way, the new-fashioned way, and about every way in between.
Less than a month after the storm hit, Xcel Energy was able to declare that its gas system achieved green status.
We will be back next summer because there's going to be more permanent repairs and work to do.
And as is always the case after every emergency event that the company faces, Xcel Energy is already looking back. We learned a tremendous amount, and it will help us to serve our customers even better in the future.
After every major event, we go back and analyze our performance to find out what we could have done better or more effectively. We ask the question, how else could we have helped our customers? We benchmark our peers and challenge our teams to improve the speed and efficiency of our crisis response. We work hard today to prepare ourselves for tomorrow's events. We need to keep investing in our people, our infrastructure and technology so that when the next disaster occurs, Xcel Energy is ready. Thank you.